Hey guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. In my previous video, I have showed you like how you can use the vision function from Azure. So in this video, I'm going to explore some other features provided by computer vision services in Azure. So I have already logged into my portal portal.azure.com. So let me go to the home page. So this is the landing page of the portal.azure.com. And guys, if you do not have created the free account, please do that because otherwise it will be difficult for you to follow me. So if you do the hands-on, it will be easy for you to understand. And guys, please subscribe to my channel because that will be a motivation for me. So let's start this video. So in this landing page, you can see there are Azure services available. So I'm going to explore the computer vision. So I can see like I have the option available in under Azure services option. But if you do not have this option available, you can simply go to the more services option and there you will find the Azure services. Okay. So you have to click on the Azure AI services. So I'm clicking this and under Azure AI services, there are so many options available. Okay. So if I'll go to Azure AI Services, you can see like I have created that. So specifically, I'm going to explore the computer vision. So my previous video also I have worked with computer vision. In this video also I'll cover this. Maybe in next video I'll do some other stuffs. So let's start with this. So this is the computer vision and this resource I have already created. If you didn't gone through my previous videos, I'm requesting you to please go through that because that will be easy for you to understand. So this is the computer vision guys. And if I'm clicking this demo for YouTube, you can see like there are few details available and I have the API keys and the endpoints as well. So that connection part I will do later. First let me go to Vision Studio. So if I'm clicking this, it will open the Azure Vision Studio. So I'm closing this and here I have opened the Google Colab because I'm going to use the Google Colab to make the API connection. You can use the Visual Studio Code as well, so that will be up to you. Okay, so I'm using Google Colab for my videos. And if I'm going to Vision Studio, so there you can see like featured optical character recognition, spatial analysis, face and image analysis, so many options available. So in this video I'm going to explore maybe let me focus on what are the services provided by Microsoft Azure. Okay, so there are so many services like video retrieval, recognize products on shelves, search photos with image retrieval and so on. Okay, detect common objects. Okay, let's try with detect common objects in image. So this is also a model. So let me try it out. Okay, let me try that. Okay, so how it is works like. So I have to click any of the images. Suppose I'm selecting this image and it is running the backend API. So you can see like those are the objects detected from this image. Okay, footwear, person, laptop, seating. Again, another two persons and sitting and table. So those are the common objects. You can see like if I'm going to footwear, so this is I think detected as footwear, and this is the person, this is another person, this is the third person, this is the laptop. So many things detected from this image. Okay, so if I'm going to select any other image, let's say I'm going to select this one. So bicycle, wheel and bicycle. Okay, so this is the wheel of the bicycle, this is the wheel, another wheel, and this is the bicycle. And this is the confidence score, like 61% for the bicycle, wheel for 64.30%, and bicycle 91%. So let's use this model to create a model like detect common objects in image. So I'm going to take the code. So for that, in my previous video I have already described you like how we can copy the code. So simply what we'll do is we'll and how to connect your notebook with keys, that also I gave you in the previous video. So if you didn't gone through, I'm requesting you to please go through the previous video. So I think I lost my key, so again I need to write my API keys. So that's not a problem. Let's try with this. Okay, so to copy the code, you always need to go to view SDK reference. Okay, this one, because I'm not saving my notebooks, so that's why the previous version gets deleted, and I'm going to use Python. Okay, so simply I'll click on Python and I have to follow the steps. So what are the steps? So first of all, you have to install the dependencies. Okay. So let me try with Java and Python. Okay. Let me try with this. So first you need to build a client and then select a define a image URL and then visual features. So these are the visual features and call the analyze URL method from options. Okay. So this is the whole code, I guess. Okay. So this is the whole code. So let's try with this. Okay. Let's try with this. So what we can do is we can simply follow the steps. Okay, image URL is this. Let me try what is available in this image URL. So let me open the URL first. Okay, the same image they're using in this case as well. So what I can do is uh, endpoint and Azure API key. So let me copy this. Okay, first I need to build a client and no need to install any dependencies as of now. Load image bytes object and select visual features and then call the analyze URL method with options. Select smart cropping aspect ratios. Those are not required at all. Get result from the service. Exceptions also we can raise and logging also we can do. So let's try one by one. Okay, let's try one by one. So first of all, I need to go to my Colab and I have to just paste it over here. Client is equal to image analysis client. So I think I have to import something. So what I need to import that part. So image analysis client object using one constructor. For example, this. Okay. So in JavaScript also they have provided the same. In Python also they have provided the same. Okay, image analysis client. Okay, so image analysis client object using. Okay, so what is this? Let me see that. So I think there is no dependency, guys. So directly we can just import that. Let me check it again. Okay, fine. So let me execute this. So I have to import this. So from where I can import this? So image analysis client, we need to import from create a computer vision resource and obtain a key. Okay, you have installed an SDK. You have the quick start application. Let me see the quick start application. So prerequisites and Windows, we have this, and then okay. So this thing we need to install. Okay, so I am just removing this and I have to install this image analysis. I think it is executing. It will take few seconds of your time, and yes, it is executed and successfully installed that image analysis client. And next we can go to quickstart.py vision API keys and these things. Okay, so I think this is not required because we are going to use the image analysis client. Okay, let me use this. Okay, so I have copied the image analysis client. So everything is available in the Python code. So endpoint I have to mention an Azure credential, that API key I have to mention. So in the client, in the vision resource, I have to copy the endpoint first. So I'm copying this endpoint and I am providing the endpoint over here in the double quotes. And then I have to go back again and copy the API key. I have to show key and copy the API keys. Okay, so I have to provide the API key. So I have to first import the image analysis client. So I didn't import it. Import, and from Azure AI Vision import. So let me see what are the models available. So I think it's loading. So maybe, okay, so image analysis client. Okay, import image analysis client. Okay, so let me execute this whether it's working fine or not. Okay, so it is not importing. Let me go to the image analysis client here, because how to import that I need to see. Okay, so for that I have to go here and I have to check the prerequisites. So I think I have to go to quick start application, and then I need to see the uh, requirements. Okay, image analysis client. Okay, so like this. So I'm copying this, the whole thing, and I can provide it over here. Control V. I think we are good. So let's try. So it's saying unsupported credentials. Endpoint is equal to endpoint. Okay, so let me go back. Okay, select the image to analyze, image buffer, and select the visual features. Endpoint is equal to endpoint, and credential is equal to Azure credential and key. Image analysis. Start by creating an image analysis client object using one of the constructor. Okay, so this is the constructor, and okay, analyze bytes and all. So they have provided. Okay, let me do one thing. So let me see where in an image analysis client has been used. So image data is equal to f.read and visual features, and then client. Okay, they have used client over here, and print image analysis, get results from the service. Okay, so up to here we need to do, but we need to make the client first. So the client is endpoint is equal to endpoint and credential is equal to API key. So what is showing like unsupported credential? This. Okay, so it is telling like store it in securely somewhere else, such as Azure Key Vault. Don't include the API key directly in your code. So what we'll do is select the image to analyze. Okay, image requirements. Image requirements. Let me go to the image requirements. Okay, so this is the requirements about the image. So what we'll do is let me follow the quick start. So how they're making the client is endpoint and key. Okay, so basically they have done this. Okay, let me copy this, and okay, endpoint and credential we can copy later. So they have mentioned this image client is equal to endpoint is equal to endpoint, and okay, so let me provide the endpoint. So here I think we can provide the endpoint. So this is the endpoint I'm copying, and I have to mention the endpoint over here in the double quotes, and then key is equal to OS version. So this thing we can copy from here, key one. So guys, always try to copy the key one. Okay, don't copy the key two, because key two maybe you have some other requirements, but try to copy the key one. So I think this time client has been made. Yeah, so it is executed successfully. Let's follow the next steps. So for next steps, I have to go back and I have to check again. So client we have already made. So there is a tick. So this has been already done. Then image URL. I have to provide the image URL. So let me provide the image URL. So I'm providing the image URL, and then again follow the next steps. So image buffer. Then again I need to do this. Okay, so I'm providing the image buffer. So just getting the image data, nothing else, and then select visual features. So for visual features I have to copy this visual features. I'm just doing the copy and paste, guys, nothing else. Okay, so I have selected some visual features whatever they have provided, and call the analyze from URL method with options. So let me copy this, and I have to paste this. Okay, so client we have already built, guys. See, this is the client and analyze from URL. So inside client we have the analyze URL, this method. Okay, so if you going to check what are the methods available under this client, what I need to do is you have to just I have defined in previous videos, guys. So if you didn't gone through, I'm requesting you to please go through. So if you need to check what are the methods available under this client, you have to give a print statement, and then dir, and then you have to provide the client, client client. Okay, so let me see what are the methods available under this client. So you can see so many things available. So see, analyze from URL. So this method also available under the client. So that is the thing only we are doing. Okay, so that is the thing only we are doing. So I'm giving Control Z again. So you can see like I'm just calling this analyze from URL, and then what is the next method? Select smart scoping aspect ratios. Those things you can skip. You can directly come here and you can just trying to copy this code. Okay, so I'm just going to the next line. I'm pasting it here, and I think nothing else. If you want, you can give the exceptions as well, but I'm not giving this for this video. Let me try with this code whether it is fine or not. Let me try. Okay, let me execute this code first, and let's see. So it is telling like no such file or directory sample.jpg. So where is that? So it is an file not found error. I think with open line number 27, it has some error. Okay, so I think there is some problem. Image data, we are using image data. No, right? So we can remove this image data, I think. And let's use a page. This is not required at all. Let me try with this. That should not take this much of time. Okay, let me see whether we did some mistake or what. Okay, so this is the exceptions we need to raise and logging and next steps. Okay, so it is still running. So I think I did some mistake. So let me see what is the mistake we have done. Okay, select visual features, and so visual features is required. It should not take this much of time. I think we did some mistake. So for that only it is taking this much of time. Visual features is equal to visual features. Okay, so this thing I have already selected, I think. Okay, so it should get the results. Let me stop this. Okay, let me stop this and let me run image height, image width, smart crops, and all those things is not required. Okay, so basically we are getting the result. Why it is showing like this? Image analysis results is equal to result. Okay, so let me remove all those stuffs. This is not at all required. Let me remove this as well. Okay, so simply I'm going to print the result. Result is equal to client.analyze object, and maybe I can print the result only. So I can give this and try to print the result from here. Okay, let me try this. Okay, so this is the result is provided by the model. So confidence and standing name, person, confidence. Okay, so those are the things. Okay, so image analysis results. So what are the result provided? See, model version, this caption, result, text. Okay, so we can reduce the visual features because we don't want all these things. Okay, so we want only visual features dot caption, dense caption. So all those things is not required. Okay, so we just want to fetch the objects. That's all. So maybe we can give like this and let me try. Okay, so see, we have the objects only. So television and confidence this, and person and confidence is 0.90. Okay, so those are the object results, guys. You can see like we get a JSON data kind of thing, and we are getting the model version is this, and metadata is equal to width, and object result is equal to values. Okay, bounding boxes we are getting like this, and tags are we are getting the person. So if we go to this URL, so you can see, so a person is standing and a television. So basically this is the main objects from this image. You can see like we got the same in the from the model. So you can see like person confidence code is 0.905, so it is 90% confidence. And then again tags is television, confidence is 0.808, so there is a television which is 80% confidence. So this is the code, guys. So this code is I think not provided in Azure portal. You can go and you can go through the Azure portal. I'm not sure whether they have provided the integrated code for this or not. And if you want this code, please give me a comment in the comment box. I think the process is clear to you, like how you can how you can use the model and how you can detect the main objects from an image using the Azure model, and how you use the API keys and API endpoint. So this is the process, guys. And if you have any question or any doubt, please give a comment in the comment box, and please subscribe to my channel, and please share this video. And if you make a comment, surely I'll respond to your comment. And that's it for this video. I'll make some other video on another services of Azure. So till then, stay tuned and goodbye.